Okay, tell me.
I'm here off docket on Mr. David Wynn and the cause number.
On Nguyen?
Yes.
I know who it is.
Okay. There's the cause number if the state needs it. I've spoken with the people at the Harris Health Center. If you'll recall, he's doing mental health PTI. We're just having difficulty getting him assigned a caseworker. I've spoken with them. They said that he is in their process to be assigned. It's just their internal process they go through. We have not been assigned one yet. Last time he had court, you signed an order to have him evaluated for competency. That has still not been scheduled.
So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to subpoena Deuces, take everyone from the Harris Center to come here in a week to explain to me why we can't get this done where we can do it with everybody else. It's unacceptable that it's now 200.
Okay,
Now pause right there. The judge isn't just frustrated, he's boiling. Imagine being the one responsible for ensuring mental health services and being subpoenaed to court for not doing your job this moment signals a major escalation. What would you do if your court orders were being ignored month after month?
Yeah.
He's doing what he's supposed to do, which is I can't.
I'm sick of it. And they're dropping the ball here. They just don't care. And I'm tired of it. So I'm going to subpoena everybody from them to come here and explain why they can't get this thing done.
Okay. And just from my own knowledge that I received, the order for the competency eval that you signed last time, that's to see if he's competent to stand trial, not this. It's a more in-depth assessment than the.
You already know the answer to that question. So.
Okay.
Is it moot? You know?
Okay. Well, it's just the competency evaluation. You asked me to put a motion in the order because one of Mr. Munier's clients did that and got an appointment faster for an evaluation, and the evaluation.
What are we trying to do?
My position in the States is that Mr. Wynn has something going on that led to this criminal trespass. He is receiving counseling in Louisiana. We just want to be sure that he's receiving all the help and services that he needs so that way he doesn't come back. But the difference in the two evaluations is the competency evaluation is with the doctor to see if he's competent to stand trial. The mental health PTI is with a counselor to help him more address the immediate needs of.
Val, I need you to do me a favor, please. So we have Anna's case, David Nguyen. He's doing a mental health PTI. The only thing that needed to happen for his case to get dismissed was to get an evaluation done at the Harris Center. For some reason, we've been going round and round, month after month after month, and they are incapable of making him an appointment to get the assessment done. I mean, we've literally given court orders.
Let's break it down. All this red tape is holding up one crucial thing: a single mental health assessment. Without it, the whole case stalls. This is the kind of systemic failure that traps vulnerable people in endless loops. And it begs the question, is the system set up to rehabilitate or just recycle people?
We've called over there and it's just not happening. So my next step, I think, is we should subpoena Deuces, them to figure and to answer why we can't get an appointment done and why we can't.
Can we do it that way?
Yeah, I'll make the appointment.
Well, see if you can get that done. If you can, yeah, as quick as we can.
Yeah, I'll try to get it tonight.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you, Judge. Okay.
Okay.
Good morning, Dane Mireles.
What are we doing with Mr. Mireles?
A 2-year, I think, deferred with TRAS, with the conditions on TRAS.
Okay, he's not done, he's already done the TRAS,
It's
right?
right here.
So we have, and what are the conditions?
The conditions are, the theft, the criminal trespass, which is y'all have dismissed.
So does this mean he's just gonna get out today? Is that what it means? He's not gonna do anything.
This is where things turn emotional. Dane opens up raw, desperate, hopeful. He wants a way out. But here's the dilemma. Is it genuine change or just courtroom survival talk? Can someone with 30 cases in 2 years really turn things around? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Would you give him one more chance?
Yes, sir. I will.
I don't believe you, Mr. Mireles.
I promise. I mean, if I revoke, then I have to have it back. I have no choice. This is like get it together or not, and I'm going to get it together. I promise. Promise. Because I can't come back here and I can't keep doing this anymore.
How many times have you told this to me, Mr. Mireles?
I'm not sure, but I can't do this. I can't be homeless anymore either. I have one goal in mind, and that's to complete this. Because if I don't, then I'm in here. I have no choice with this. This makes me pretty much have to get everything together. With that,
Mireles,
I prefer that way. I can
how
go
many
to class.
times have you told this to me?
To be honest with you, a couple of times. I'm not sure, but this will help me get housing. Plus, I've already spoken to Miss Carolina. She works here at the medical, and she told me to come to the Montrose Center, and she will get me help with the housing and the job. That way, I can get off the streets. I don't have to steal to get by. I don't live like this anymore.
And you know, I would, under normal circumstances, believe you. But because you've picked up 30 cases within the last 2 years,
I'm
and you told me,
I don't have to 30
okay,
cases.
let's go through it. Assault, possession of a controlled substance, burglary of a motor vehicle, resisting arrest, theft of service, criminal trespass, interference with the duties of a public servant, criminal trespass. In all of these cases, not only did you pick this up, but you have never, ever appeared to court on your own cognition. Never once
Because I was home.
have you ever appeared.
I promise.
So hold on, we're not done yet. Possession of a controlled substance, that was 10 so far. Possession of a controlled substance, possession of a controlled substance, evading arrest, possession of a controlled substance, robbery, possession of a controlled substance, criminal trespass, criminal trespass, criminal trespass, theft, criminal trespass. We're now 25. And in every single case, you have never once appeared on your own. Not once in the 25 cases that you've had with me
Yes,
in the last 2 years.
I've just been homeless. And to be honest with you, I didn't have very good transportation to get here.
25 cases, not days, not months, 25. That's not a criminal record. That's a full-time resume. And never once did he appear on his own. The judge's frustration is fully justified here. This isn't just about one man. This is about accountability in a revolving door justice system.
But my father has also told me that 3 days before, if I get probation, he'll pick me up and he'll have me stay at his house 3 days before probation to ensure that I get to probation or any class I need to take to.
You're telling me that you've talked to your father about,
Yes, sir.
what is his name?
Anthony Mireles.
Anthony Mireles?
Yes, sir.
Hello, this is Anthony.
Anthony,
Yes,
hi. My name is David Fleischer, and I'm a judge here in Harris County.
yes, sir.
And I have in front of me Dane Mireles.
Yes, that's my son.
Do you know this person?
Yes, sir, he's my son.
When's the last time you talked to him?
About, let's see, about in March, maybe the first week of April. He only calls me when he needs some money, and I usually meet up with him.
Have you talked to him about what's going on recently?
No, I haven't. I know that he gets arrested because he does theft, and he's telling me he can't do that.
That right there, the father's heartbreak. This isn't just a court case, it's a family in crisis. The emotional toll of mental illness, addiction, and repeated arrests has shattered trust, and when even your family says you can't come home, what's left?
And the problem with him, with my son, is that he went through some, other compared to PTSD, but he doesn't want to get medical help. He doesn't want to go into a hospital. Doesn't want to go in to talk to somebody to get rid of whatever is bugging him. What happened to him about 3-4 years ago? He was just staying at a boarding house, and then the owner of the boarding house had some troubles or whatever, and he left that house, and Dane took care of it for several years. And but the long story short, nobody was paying the taxes on it, and the county or the city, they went to, with the tax thing and took the house away from it. And from since then, I think he had a mental breakdown, and from then he just went spiral down, but he never wanted to get any help mentally. As his dad, I feel that he needs to be committed and get himself on medicine and get taken care of. I love my son very much, and I try to help him, but he just doesn't want to help himself.
And so let me just give you a brief rundown. I have been with Mr. Mireles probably since 2020.
Yes,
And in that time, he's picked up 25 different cases.
yes, I know.
And he has never once appeared to court, ever. And, you know, for the last couple years, all we did was just plead guilty, get out, plead guilty, get out, plead guilty, get out.
Mhm.
And I told him this last time when I first saw him in April of this year, because he picked up another. So he was on bond for a theft, and he picked up now a criminal trespass in the beginning of April. And I told him I was done. I'm not doing this anymore. We have to figure a way to stop this cycle from happening. And I'm at a loss of just how to do it. And I'm done. I will not let you plead guilty again. And so now we've worked an agreement to where he is going to get on the mental health caseload. However, one of the conditions is that he goes and meets with a person, right, Lori? Is that?
Yeah, a mental health provider in the community.
The problem is that I know if I let him out, he's not going to go.
Yes, and I agree with you 100%. He's not going to go.
So the only way that I'm going to do this, Lori, is that we release him to the actual Harris Center and someone picks him up.
Is there any way to
How
ask?
we've done it before where we have someone actually release him. That's the only way I'm going to do this. I'm not releasing you on your own because I know you're not going to do it.
Okay.
Mr. Mireles, the only way is if you were released into the actual care of someone from the Harris Center. You're not going to do it.
We figure out how to do that.
So we've done it before and we will do it. But I'm going to tell you now, I'm done.
Is there any possible way to ask my father right now if he'll help me get to my, if he can ensure that no matter what, I get picked up and taken?
If the minute you get out of jail, you're going to ghost us.
No,
No matter if you have Jesus out there waiting for you.
I swear I wouldn't, because I do want this off my record. That's why it's a deferred. That way I can get off my record. I would do anything. And if my father could help, like if he would agree to help me get a ride there every time to be there where I need to be, there would be no doubt that I would, because my father would know where to pick me up. And even like the day before, they might let me stay there. Is there any way to possibly ask my father if he could help with that?
Mr.
I know.
Anthony, you know, the only way I'm going to do it, and like I told Lori, I know her well. She's the lawyer that I've appointed to Mr. Mireles here, that we're going to try to work it to where he's released to the actual custody of the Harris Center, which is a mental health rehabilitation center, to try to get and work through these issues. And I'm sorry, Lori, I know that you're frustrated. You know.
I'm just wanting to let you know that's not.
Yeah, tell me.
I don't know.
Yes, I agree with you. Dane is not going to do. His sister who lives in Dallas, when this happened, I guess he wants to try to go up there and stay with her for a couple of, well, he didn't in the last 2 months up there. She took him in, was going to take him in her house, and all she asked was, did he get him a little job? He never did get him a job, and he was running around all over there. So finally, she just brought him back and said, I can't take care of him. He just doesn't want to. He doesn't want to accept that he needs help. And I agree 100% with you. If you put him out on the street, he'll be calling me tomorrow.
I had to leave her house.
And I'll go
He
take
doesn't
it to him, and I'll let you know. And he'll promise me everything, but he never does. He doesn't call me again until he can't go out and steal or do whatever. And he really, I used to give him a lot of money, but now I'm giving him $25.
Yeah.
Because I
So-
can't trust. He's to the point that he doesn't want to go get help. He doesn't want to help anybody's help. So my wife and I both agree something has to happen and put him in a place.
And boom, the judge seals it with one of the coldest mic drops in courtroom. History 25 times is no longer a fluke, it's a pattern, but here's the cliffhanger. Will this be the turning point, or just another chapter in a never-ending cycle? Let us know, would you let him walk free under these conditions Sats left?
He has to stay there until he gets on medicine, gets to be able to take himself and begin to take care of himself. Then he's welcome to come back home until he gets back on his feet. But, right now we can't, because he's going to steal from us. I'm 80 years old. My wife is still going to retire next year. I can't take that burden if he doesn't want to help himself. I love him to death. but I can't.
It's okay. Look, you and I are on the same team, and
Yes, sir.
you know, I'm in court number 5, so you can always try to reach out to me if you ever need anything. Okay. We're not going to go through with this today because I want to make sure that you're put in the hands of someone, not yourself. So
I promise. I can promise you.
this way and that way are your promises. Whoop, whoop,
But
whoop, whoop.
can I still get this deferred? Like,
Stop.
Yes, yes,
No, but.
yes, absolutely.
You need to be quiet.
Mr. Mireles,
as well.
Dane, I want to help you. I do. But leaving it to yourself is not going to work. You know what I mean? It just,
Sir, I would make it. I have no choice.
yeah. You've fooled me once, shame on you. Fool me 25 times, shame on me. Okay, thanks.
That's it.